When it comes to Zhang Jie, who comes to mind? A singer? Still the singer. Today we're going to talk about another one. Scroll down and you'll find this microblog with few comments and likes. It's from Shanghai Jiao Tong University. Fed up with showbiz gossips, we shift our attention to rarely reported academicians and their stories. In February 2021, Guangzhou Maotai released the news on its official account that Wang Li, their chief engineer, was shortlisted for co-option as an academician, which triggered a hot discussion. I don't know how high her scientific content is, but the alcoholic state is not low. Fortunately, however, her name was not on the final list, which diffused the anger of public. As common people, I have the same curiosity on academicians' income. According to 2006 statistics of Chinese Academy of Engineering, academicians' income were between 100,000 and 200,000 annually for all their salaries and allowances. In May this year, the Tianwen #1 chief engineer Zhang Rongqiao, in an interview with the CCTV, has privately called for a wage increase of astral engineers to ensure skywatchers live well on land. This shows that there is something wrong with distribution of intellectuals' labor income in China. Academicians' salary consists of a salary and allowance, and their salary depends on research field. Wang Mengshu, deputy chief engineer of China Railway, opened his salary, which is less than 20,000 yuan. He said that it is already very high among academicians' salaries. Some academicians with unpopular research field earn even less. For example, researchers doing basic research always stay for decades before they make major breakthroughs and achieve fame. Before then, they generally earn little. In 2020, national research and experimental development expenditure was 2,439.31 billion yuan, accounting for 2.4% of GDP, the highest ever, and the world's second highest in total, while basic research expenditure was only 146.7 billion yuan, accounting for more than 6% for first time. In addition to salary, State Council offers allowance to academicians, which has been increased from 200 yuan to 1,000 yuan per month since 2009. Besides the State Council allowance, there is a local allowance which is paid by the region where the academician works. This is a public distribution plan of academician allowances in Guangdong, and a total of 7.5 million is distributed to academicians of the province and double-employed academicians in university, research institutes, and enterprises. In average, each academician of the province is offered 100,000, and double-employed one is offered over 10,000 as their part-time. Affected by local policy variations, academicians are treated differently. Some places offer quite generous packages containing millions of dollars a year, luxury cars, and house. To attract them, as academicians are still scarce talents, although increasing year by year. As leaders of scientific research, academicians directly contribute to national strategies. How is the annual research funding of over 2 trillion that determines China's development allocated to more than 1,000 academicians? At the same time, academicians largely determine the quantity and quality of projects that universities and research institutes they belong to can get. Sufficient funds and projects in turn attract more top talents who may publish more papers and make more achievements. Such a cycle leads to a geographical imbalance in the distribution of academicians, with the stronger getting stronger and the weaker getting weaker. In June 2019, the State Council issued the opinion that developed areas shall not steal talents through higher salaries and better treatment, especially from the central, western, and northeastern regions. This shows that the state is gradually improving policies related to academicians. Some academicians work for better teaching environment and treatment, which is common, and some academicians are indifferent to fame and fortune. They live ordinary, they live frugally, and even if one day they received a huge bonus for scientific achievement, many would donate it. Obviously, we can't just measure academicians in terms of money, ignoring their faith and passion.
西盘鸟网，西盘制作完了。
西什么？
西盘。
啊，西盘弄完了啊，好，我知道。那还要弄哪？
那就
把地盘弄是吧？好，我来给你弄。
This old man is academician Lin Junde. one of China's 2 bombs and 1 satellite pioneers. He hates it in order to maintain national security and keep secrets. He hid in the desert and lived with a same name, participating in and witnessing all of China's nuclear tests. After he was diagnosed with cancer, he insisted on organizing scientific results that he kept in his computer. These documents are his care for the country. Scientists of the old generation have experienced war and poverty, witnessed the domestic trouble and foreign invasion, and worked hard until the end of their lives. Without the report, few people would know Lin's life story. In this year, China has lost more than 20 academicians. They were so low-key that few knew them. Since 1955, China's academician system has developed for 60 years. However, the word academician is still unfamiliar to the public. It's not only a title but also an honor. These lovely people are worthy to be kept in mind because we look into the future on their shoulders. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy it.